Lick number 81. What I'm trying to do in this group of licks is in the 80s here is trying to come up with. I mean, this will probably, I believe it'll be licks 80 through 87. So starting with the one for 80. And again, this is lick 81. I'm trying to come up with just some different sounding things. If you want something a little bit different that doesn't go too far out of the pentatonic or just basic things, but utilizes some pulls to open strings or just other techniques that will come about through the course of these next number of licks here. Like I said, 80 through 87, and so anyways, what I came up with for today is basically playing. There's one note in this pattern here that I'm going to show you that's actually out of the A minor pentatonic, and that's when we pull down to an open B string. You'll see it in a few minutes. That the B note is not really in the A minor pentatonic. The B note is here on the 7th fret. I mean, that's a B note, and really in the A minor pentatonic we use the C note. I'm going to show you something else about that in a second in terms of E minor pentatonic. But all right, getting down to the lick here, the basic lick is going to be this. So what we're doing is we're playing the 5th fret of the 5th string with an up pick. Then we're pulling that to the open A string, and then playing a down pick on the 8th fret 6th string with the 4th finger. So first finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, pulling to the open string. That was an up pick and pull, and then a down pick on the 8th fret of the 6th string with the 4th finger. So we get this. Again, keep in mind we're trying to, in terms of our fingering, we're staying within the A minor pentatonic form 1. And we're just utilizing open strings. So when I pull off this note here, I'm hitting an open A string, and A's in the pentatonic, so we're all good there. It's all A minor pentatonic. So the lick is that. So it's up pick, pull, and then down here. And again, it has a little bit of a different kind of sound. Then when we go up to the next string, the 4th string, we're going to get this. Again, these are all within the A minor pentatonic, so we're doing an up pick on the 5th fret of the 4th string with the first finger, pulling down to the open 4th string. That was an up pick, and then a down pick on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So it's up, pull, down, and that's the 3rd finger there. So then we go up to the next string, and it's the same feeling pattern as far as fingering. So we're on the 3rd string, 5th fret with the first finger. We're pulling down to the open string. When we pull, usually there's a little bit of an angle to the pull. It's not straight down. On a nylon string guitar, we tend to do the pulls straight down, but on a steel string, pulls are often a little bit of an angle to the pull itself. So again, so it's 3rd string, 5th fret, up pick, pull off to the open 3rd string, which is a G note, which is within the A minor pentatonic. So we had that. Now when I play the bottom note with the down pick on the lower string, I'm at the 7th fret, 4th string now for that one. I'm letting the tip of the index finger in my right hand touch the higher string to cut off the sound. So we don't, in other words, we don't want this. Let's see if I can do this. If I purposely didn't stop the upper note, that's what it would sound like. But what I'm going for is this kind of sound. So when I do the down pick, I'm cutting the open string with the tip of my index finger on the higher string. So we get this. Along with the tip of the index finger, on this middle finger on the right hand is touching the string too. So either side of the string, it's kind of both fingers are cutting off. For me, anyways, both fingers are cutting off that note. I mean, any common sense little adjustment you need to do to make that happen is fine also. But that's how I'm muting that pulled note. Moving on to the next string. It's going to be, again, the same feeling for the pattern. It's a first finger on the second string on the 5th fret with the first finger, pull down to the open second string, and then a down pick on the 3rd string. So we get this. Now the note we pull to there is a B note, so that note is out of the pentatonic, the open B. But we're using it anyways. There's not a huge deal with this lick. It's going to be kind of a fast lick anyways. If anything, it brings a little bit of the sound of the Dorian mode in there. Actually, you could be thinking of it as bringing Dorian or Aeolian mode a little bit. That B note would be in either of those modes in A, so it works. So we get this, and then the last one we go back to the first finger on the 1st string 5th fret. Pull down to the open string, and that open E there is within the A minor pentatonic, so that works good. And then a down, that was an up pick, pull on the 1st string, then down pick on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So we get this, 4th finger there, so we get. I'm doing 4 on each of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then moving on to the next string. Next string. Next string. And then the last one was. So all together we have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm giving a little pause between these. We could just keep them going like. Nah, that doesn't work. We'll keep it the way I first said, with the pause in between. I wanted to point out we can also go up to the 12th fret with this and use an E minor pentatonic. And if we did it up here with the first finger at the 12th fret, same fingering pattern, E minor pentatonic. Just using the open strings, pulling down to the open strings. Now in this case, all of the notes that we pull to the open strings are within the E minor pentatonic. So this does stay all within E minor pentatonic, doing it this way. So that's another way you can do that. I'll give the tab for the one in A minor though, and keep it where we first did it. And again, this would work for anything with A minor pentatonic. I'll use this with a jam track when we wrap this this up, and in lick number 87 that should be, and that'll be it for today for lick number 81.